Intro, and in this video, I'll walk you through how you can achieve that in order to keep your data secure or hide your online activities and interests from certain people who know where to look. A part of this video is sponsored by DeleteMe, more on that later. Although being a ghost and being anonymous are two completely different things, they are often mistaken by people as the same concept. And in this video, we'll only be looking at how someone can become a ghost online rather than being anonymous. Chapter 1. Social media accounts are a digital book of your life, and the first two things you should do in order to become a ghost is start deleting all the current accounts that are associated with your legal name and begin replacing them with newer ones that you'll use instead. Doing this is important because posts or pages that you've liked or commented on using some techniques that I've talked about in my previous videos, you'll need to delete all your accounts to erase your social footprint and start fresh. Next, you also need to create an additional account for the platforms that you'll be using the most, and then use them to engage only with the public posts or pages that you like while keeping your identity hidden. This will also help you in compartmentalizing your online activities and keep your personal life separate from your public persona. For your main account, use it exclusively to interact with your friends, family, or colleagues, and avoid adding any classmates or exes to this account, as it could result in a lot of people knowing about your online presence and expose your life to unnecessary scrutiny. If you're concerned about hackers or investigators finding your main account by searching for your name or face online, you can adopt the same strategy that we used earlier here as well. But for those who are looking to grab the attention of their crush or employers online, they may choose to go with their own photo while avoiding their legal name and keeping as much information set to private as possible. Specifically, asking your friends or family to never provide any information regarding you to anyone can also be a smart move, as an investigator may approach them with a fake account impersonating someone you may know asking about you. If you've been using the internet for a while and have created a bunch of accounts online, try to remember and delete as many of them as you can. And a good tip I can give here is to look for any saved passwords in your old Google accounts or password managers, as this can help in jogging up your memory and remembering some of them. Reviewing third-party apps connected with your Google account and opting out of the ones you don't use can also be a good strategy, as it minimizes the risk of unnecessary data sharing and enhances your overall security online. After completing these steps, you'll be much harder to find than you were before, but can still be vulnerable if you don't have good operational security, or OPSEC. For this, I'd recommend watching these videos to understand how an investigator can use OSINT techniques to uncover potential information about someone and adjust your actions accordingly. If you work a 9-to-5 job and have to maintain a LinkedIn profile for professional purposes, becoming a ghost online might not be possible for you. As anyone could potentially search for your profile using your name, city, or workplace, you can still enhance your privacy by customizing privacy settings and making adjustments like limiting connection requests or setting the profile to be visible only to logged-in members. There is no purpose of becoming a ghost if you can easily be hacked. For this, I'd recommend you watch this video that I recently created by clicking on the I button above. Transitioning to the next phase of our video, if you're someone who's already watched my previous videos on OSINT, you'll know that there are a bunch of search strings or operators that an investigator can use to find information about someone on Google. And while this might include things like names, phone numbers, addresses, or faces of family members, the good thing here is that if you find your information being exposed here, you can ask Google to remove these searches and fill out a form that I'll put a link to in the description down below. The bad news is that while Google will remove these sources, other search engines might not, And so if you want this information to be truly deleted from the internet, you'll need to contact the sources that posted them. Now, while some of these sources may be things like your university, school, or workplace that you can basically ask to take your information down, others might be more challenging to deal with and may include search results from data brokers or public records. Data brokers are companies that gather information on individuals from various sources and then sells it to anyone interested for a few dollars. The reason why this is concerning, even for those who don't want to become a ghost online, is because hackers or scammers can actually use this information to do things like identity theft, social engineering, or SIM swapping and cause serious damage. Now, while most of these data brokers are legally required to remove your personal information from their website once requested, doing so would require you to fill out a form for each of them separately, and could also result in getting your data reappeared on another site that may be operated by the same company under a different name. This is where the sponsor of this video, DeleteMe, comes into play. DeleteMe is a top-notch data removal service that scans and removes your personal information from hundreds of websites and actively monitors them to make sure it doesn't reappear on any of them. What I particularly like about this tool is its well-organized dashboard that allows you to keep track of all the sites where your data was found. And it has a responsive customer support team that you can contact if you have any questions or concerns regarding your online privacy. It also helps you in submitting a custom removal request if something was missed by its automatic scanner. Plus, it provides an option to mask things like your email address, phone number, or credit card information to protect you from sharing your real information with website owners and their third-party advertisers. So, whether you're someone who's aiming to become an online ghost, or a person just looking to secure their information online, you can try everything DeleteMe has to offer starting today. And if you sign up using link, you'll get a 20% discount on all DeleteMe's eligible consumer plans. Okay, so the last thing you need to do in Chapter 2 before I end the video here is try to make it a habit of providing gibberish information to newsletters or websites whenever you sign up for them. And use the option of signing in with a fake Google or Apple account, as this will once again minimize the threat of handing your personal information to website owners and prevent them from selling it to data brokers or anyone interested for a few dollars. Anyway, guys, so that's it for the video. If you have any questions or would like to share some more tips with the community, feel free to comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.